Hey there, this is Tim Thomas here, Fire Your Boss Guy, and I am in my mobile studio. I bought this thing for my window so that I can make videos in the car, my iPhone, through my iPhone, and it's a good thing because, sometimes you just don't have the time to do what you want to do because either you're moving around or you have other things planned, and so it's best sometimes it's best to take the time that you have and be able to use it for more productive activities. And if you're watching this, I want you to know I'm being totally safe. My eyes are on the road. But hey, I wanted to talk with you real quick about something that has been on my mind for a couple of days, and it's about failure and how we allow failure to keep us down. And I tell you what, some of the things that I've done in my life, I've had a lot of failures, I've had a lot of successes, but we often always think about our failures more than we think about our successes. And that's what's interesting to me, is because I've had a lot of successes. But, sometimes when I get into my head and I get myself down, I think about all the failures, and that's what really stands out. But then I thought to myself, you can think of failure like a scar. And, when you fall down and you cut yourself or you burn yourself and you get a scar, and you look at that scar, and the scar, it never heals right. It's hard and it's rough. And so failure is like that scar. But how do you treat that scar? Some people, like for instance a sword fighter, if he gets a scar across his cheek, he wears it as a badge of honor because it shows what type of a sword fighter he was. Are we embarrassed about our scars? You see, how I like to think of a scar is it's a sample, or it's a lesson of what we did wrong, and it's an example for us not to do it again. I'll give you an example. If I sliced my finger while I was cutting a tomato, am I not going to touch a knife again because I have the scar on my finger, and every time I look at that scar I think about, wow, I can't use a knife? No, I don't think that way. I think that I look at the scar and it reminds me that I need to be more careful when using a knife. If I burn myself because I was frying something on the stove and I have a scar, when I look at that scar, do I think to myself, man, I am not going to fry anything ever again? No. When I look at that scar, I think to myself, I have to be careful when I fry things so that I don't burn myself. So failure should be looked at the same way. It's not that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing, because it shows us what not to do again, just like that scar. So if you're like me and you've got a ton of failures behind you, go ahead and leave them behind you, because we are not our past. We are our future. And what we do with our future is totally, totally up to us. You know what they say? They say that if we can think it, we can hold it in our hands and we can do it. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Remember, failures can be like a scar, and scars can be something of a badge of honor because it's something that we tried and it didn't succeed, but we learned a way of not doing it, and hopefully we learned a way of doing it better. So in your business life, don't ever be afraid to try something. Fail fast and fail forward, because that's the only way you're going to know the only way you'll know to get to success. And with that in mind, if you're afraid of getting started with Empower Network, or getting started with me as your mentor and helping you to fire your boss, well, think about that your failures do not make up your future. You make your future. So we can work together, and I can help you by helping you get your mind right in the sense of getting those failures and those things that might be holding you back, and start to erase those and start seeing them as the pathways to success. So Empower Network is a very powerful platform that has helped 100,000 people or tens of thousands of people fire their boss and become a financial success. And I want to open the doors up for you so that you too can benefit from what Empower Network is doing and the type of income that Empower Network can bring to you and your family. So that's my message for you today. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you continue to have a great day. And here's to your ongoing success. I'll talk to you again. Go to sleep, wake up in the morning like it's